like button if you can. Also, say something in the comments so you can get a shout out. What's up, Dale? Good to see you, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's here, though. I definitely appreciate you guys coming through. If you just get here, try to get, some of this information out to as many people as I can. How many of y'all just got off work on the West Coast? I just got off work. I figured I'd go live. Alright, so we're gonna cut this thing a little short, cut that music short. Going on hop right into it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be that long of a live stream. And what's up, Gabe? Hey, man, salute to you, bro. I appreciate the super chat. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah. But shout out to everybody that's here. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people not saying anything in the chat, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? The reason I do these, live streams is to try to, I don't know, motivate more people to get into the tech field. That's mainly why I started doing them. I started off doing live streams where I was just interviewing people. And if you haven't, seen them, you know what I'm saying? I've interviewed, a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, that work in the tech field currently or was trying to get into the tech field, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just to keep it going. I got some interviews lined up, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of conflicting schedules, you know what I'm saying? So I got some more people that's gonna come through for the interviews, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of the reasons I, do these live streams though. Just try to help people get into the field, as best I can. But shout out to Big Bad Bull. What's up, man? Salute to you, bro. Savage Scientist, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Kev Tech, shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Say I have a good week. Stay motivated. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So my whole purpose of this live stream, I was looking around just trying to see if a topic that I want to kind of cover, and I was looking at doing a video on Salesforce. Now, I don't know much about Salesforce, but I hear it a lot in the tech field. And so I figured I would just kind of learn with you guys what Salesforce is all about. Like I got an idea, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not well versed in Salesforce. I hear a lot of people promote it. They talk about, hey, you need to learn Salesforce. You know what I'm saying? This is something that can help you get into the tech field. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not well versed in it, but I wanted to kind of look into it a little bit with you guys on the live stream. And see if we can all kind of figure this out together. If you already know, feel free to put some information in the chat, you know what I'm saying, or different links. But just doing a quick Google search and going through it, I found a little bit of information that I wanted to share with you guys. And if I'm not 100% accurate, don't don't beat me up too bad. But it's all about, you guys being motivated to actually look into it yourself, because the best way for you to get a good understanding of it is by reading documentation or reading, about the actual application that you want to learn in order to find out about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole purpose of me looking into Salesforce. So um let's go down, switch over to the website um that I have up. So let's go. Okay, so this was Indeed, but first thing I wanted to do was kind of, show you guys the link to get to Salesforce, which I'm sure you can find it, what I'm saying, yourselves, just by typing Salesforce. But that's the link to Salesforce. Um, and this is the main company, what I'm saying, that creates it. Now you have to create an account in order to look at the demos, which I thought was, kind of weird. They want you, because they essentially want you to buy the product. Um, and so you have to put in your information, what I'm saying, in order to watch the demo. But an easy way to to look at a demo is by going to my friend, which is YouTube. So we can go through and look at one of the videos on Salesforce as well. I'm trying to think. I got a whole bunch of tabs open. I thought I had this thing uh like I had it searched up. I think I might have closed that tab. Hold on. I'm searching YouTube. I should search Salesforce since I'm already here. But I remember looking, and they have a lot of good videos out there on Salesforce. They got like 200,000 subscribers, so they might flag me if I play their videos. But this might be a good place for you to actually start as well. So I'm gonna put their channel in the uh in the chat as well. So if you guys want to check out their channel, um, I wanted to look. I thought I found a video that just kind of gave a high level explanation of what Salesforce is. Not the full course, because there is a tutorial out there. I remember looking at this as well, but this is a good introduction. I watched like the first 20 minutes of this video right here on my other account, so I throw that out there as well. But this is a tutorial for beginners, and essentially what it is a CRM. Based on what I'm seeing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but that's what I'm seeing. What Salesforce is all about. CRM, um, and what CRM stands for is, what is it? Content? No, not content. What's the right term? I looked into it. Salesforce CRM. Um, customer relations management software, essentially to grow your business. And maybe that's just one end of what they actually provide. So it's essentially, management for your customers that you have. So it could be like an online business. They provide automation tools for it. And oh, okay. So Salesforce has their own ticketing system. I did not know that, KeepItTechie. Thanks for letting me know. And maybe I need to bring one of you guys on so I can get a little bit more information. Cause hey, KeepItTechie, you're the reason I actually brought looked into Salesforce, because you sent me, or you put out the information for whatever that training for. It was some training for military service members. What was that video I just put out? It was Splunk training. So I started searching for other trainings out there that are provided. I think somebody might have told me. Not sure if it was Gabe or somebody. Somebody told me that there was a program for Salesforce for military or veterans. And so I looked into that as well. And actually, let's pull that up right now. That's one thing I could actually, cover for sure. I'm going to still do the main video on it where I just cover it through that. But they do have a veterans and military spouse training, Salesforce training. Let's see, after years of unanswered job applications. Oh, this is just a story right here of but it covers their Hire Our Heroes, I believe. No, that's the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. And I should have prepared a little more. I just got off work, guys. And so I quickly put this together. So don't beat me up too bad. But hold on. I thought it was, hold on. I had the, all right. Yeah, I pulled up the wrong one. Here we go. Here's the link. This is the main link to it right here that I wanted to show you guys, that I'm gonna do the video on right here. This kind of covers the whole military thing. So VetForce Alliance gives free job training for military vets and spouses. So yeah, okay, yeah, you just put in the chat, Kev. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, this is exactly what I was gonna do a video on. And it's a short article, but it covers everything about it. It says U.S. Department of Defense estimates that enlisted service members will leave the military at a rate of nearly 245,000 each year. Many of them without the necessary tech skills to secure a job in today's economy. Now, I did 14 years in the military. Um, I think I made the right decision because I joined the reserves. The difference between the reserves and active duty is active duty, your primary job is, you uh doing your military job. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do every single day. And secondary, you can go to school, but you don't have as much time because you're constantly doing, everyday military stuff. It could be extra duty, it could be all these different things that you have to do on a military base. You know what I'm saying? Inventories, especially if you stay in a barracks, you got um you got your NCOs taking care of everything, you know what I'm saying? So, and don't let you be an NCO, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a whole bunch of duties, especially low end NCOs, E5. You gotta take care of all your soldiers underneath you, you know what I'm saying? Counselings, all the different things day to day in military life that you have to live. So when I joined the reserves. And the way the reserves work is you go home. You know what I'm saying? You get to go back to your hometown and you drill once a month. So, with that being said, it forced me to go out and get a job. I had to go out and get a job. I wasn't getting no paycheck on the 1st and the 15th at all. You know what I'm saying? I was getting that one uh drill check for one weekend, out of the month, which was equated to about, $300 or $200. I got gas money for the month to get me to and from my job. My actual job outside of the military, for that one weekend. It came up to about $300 after taxes or something to that effect. Well, when you but at the end of the day I had more time, to go to school, and do different things that I wanted to do outside of my job. But it also allowed me to get more experience. And my whole purpose for bringing that part up is when you're in the military, you don't really have that time to get the necessary skills, like what this article is saying, you know to actually get a job outside of it. Because I mean, you really won't have a life at all when you active duty and you're trying to go to school or you're trying to get other skills. You really don't have that life or that much of a life outside of it in order to, try to get other experience in other areas, and focus on that, unless you in the tech field in the military. Now, if you are a, what is it, 25 series, you know what I'm saying? You can get as many certs and all that stuff as you want because it's part of your job. That's something that they, in order for you to move up, you want to go to training for your job. So part of that training is certification. So that's something you'll get taken care of easily if you already are in the tech field in the military. But if you logistics like me, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna send you to any of that training, even though you may want to go to it. It's not part of your job. It's not related to your job. So they're not gonna spend the money to send you to some tech course or whatever, unless you're using a GI Bill. But they're not gonna pay for your pay for your certifications. That's essentially what I'm talking about. They pay for the certifications for the tech guys in the military, but they don't, for if you have a different type of job. You don't get those vouchers, assigned to you to like your section or whatever. But anyway, it says military spouses also face barriers to employment because of their mobile lifestyle. Yeah, and that's true. When you're active duty, a lot of times you move duty stations every 3 to 5 years, depending on where you at, where you at in your time and grade rank and all that stuff. It's like 3 to 5 years where they move duty stations, so you don't have time to kind of place your roots down. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people in the military have, multiple houses around the country, because they, get to a duty station, start digging in, settling down. Especially if you got a family, you buy a house or something to that effect, and eventually, you may get moved to another duty station. And what you gonna do with that house? Most people rent it out, or try to sell it. But and this is probably the best time to sell houses. But let's say it wasn't. It's not a good time to sell a house, or a house don't sell. Like I got cousins. Like one of my cousins, it's husband and wife. They own like multiple houses across the country. They Marines, but because they moved duty stations, they got a house. What Lejeune or whatever. They got a house over there. They got a house in Texas, and I think they got a house in California. You know what I'm saying, that they own. So that's one thing. You can get your real estate game up in the military, especially moving those duty stations. But still, my point for bringing it up, you don't have time to place roots and get into positions that you can keep long term, in the tech field or whatever. And so that's why they offer this to military spouses as well. So let's see, and let me not miss what you guys are saying in here. Check out what's up, Tay, man. I think I talked to you about it. I can't remember. Did you pass your let me know if you passed your Linux Plus certification. What's that? SRM. Let's see, Salesforce has their own yeah. So I read all this. SRM. I gotta find out what it is. What sales? I don't know what that is, bro. I have to look it up. Let me look it up right fast. So SRM, supplier relationship management, I guess. Yeah, supplier relationship management. So that might be part of what Salesforce automates as well. So dealing with your suppliers. So that's what I'm assuming that is JH. Yeah, thanks, bro. They also have an add-in for Outlook contents. Okay, Kel. Yeah. So there's a fee for each user. So it's basically a license fee or something. Okay. Let's see, Kev. Let me see what else you say, Kev. Because I know you put a couple good links on here. Oh yeah, that's the same link. So I'm behind. Salesforce has AWS integrated on it too, which is cool. Oh, okay, all right. So since Salesforce, has that integrated, those cloud certs will work well along with the Salesforce certification and training or whatever through them. Guillermo Morrison, what's up, man? Good to see you. You say hitting that gym up. Got to take care of ourselves. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I started hitting the gym up as well. I got me another. I know I'm probably old school, but I got me because everybody go to these other, I don't know, these gyms that pop up. So I signed up for, what's that? I gotta start going again. um, the YMCA. So, so yeah, um, got to get back into it. We got to take care of ourselves. What's up, Chaos Rain? Good to see you. Earl Owens, good to see you, man. He says, correspondence courses in the field. Yeah, definitely. CQ, battalion staff duty, post police calls, yes, definitely. It's a lot of stuff you got going on in the military. Yeah, Earl, he says, I supported the infantry anti-tank missile systems and stayed in the field. Yeah, that's some guys that are in the military, they stay in the field, especially if you infantry, or you deal with those weapon systems. You're always out there training how to use those systems. You know what I'm saying? And so you're always in the field, man. And it's you don't have time to go to school, get training, and do all this other stuff that you may want to do, or what you join the military for. So I kind of think I made the right choice by going into the reserves. I still had to deploy and do my thing, but you know what I'm saying, it's tougher when you're active duty. You don't have enough time. But military spouses also face barriers to employment because, yeah, of their mobile lifestyle, leading to increasingly high unemployment rates among this group. So, yeah, that's why today we announced new Salesforce development initiative to include extended training opportunities and accelerating hiring of the military community. Now, granted, this article was put out there back in 2019. I'm still sure they so the numbers may not be right, you know what I'm saying, but I'm sure um they still offer this. Otherwise it wouldn't be on the site, you know. But it says, with our Vet Alliance, we aim to create a large movement to hire more veterans, military spouses, and Salesforce ecosystem. This alliance is an initiative of the Salesforce Vet Force program and is in partnerships with Accenture, Federal Services, and Prudential. Together, the collective goal of this alliance is to create a large movement that drives additional companies to hire military service members, veterans, and spouses. So, and this is stated right here from a retired Army Major General, George Friends. We know veterans make great employees. Who is now the managing director of Defense Cybersecurity Lead at Accenture Federal Services. Okay. All right. Hey, and that's one thing about that's one thing about a lot of these companies, especially when they have military contracts and all that stuff. They like to hire people that are prior service because of the connections. You still have connections to people on the ground that are still there using, you know, this equipment or the products that whatever organization is, on a contract is selling to the government. So they like to hire, especially if you were like I don't know, a major and above, lieutenant colonel and above. They will hire you in a heartbeat and put you into a high position because you had the connections. A lot of the people, they went through they went through a lot of their training with a lot of the officers that have made it to the level that they are, or if they worked with those officers. uh you know what I'm saying? And so they like to hire, those top level military guys so they can have those connections. They still know the first sergeant that's still there, probably ain't retired yet, and he makes decisions, you know what I'm saying, to purchase certain products, you know what I'm saying, or you know and I know that's, you hopping into a gray area because um when you do when governments, or when the DOD put out contracts, it's supposed to be fair, you know what I'm saying, and they supposed to have that you know that standard of it being fair, that anybody can get into it. But at the same time, you as prior service working for this company, you know a little bit more, you have an edge, and you know a little bit more what the military is actually looking for because you were there, speaking with a lot of these people. A lot of these people have beers with people, to find out exactly what the military is looking at because they're friends. They're military buddies. It's just one's retired and one's not. You know what I'm saying? And he just happened to work for a defense contract, or defense contractor. Um, that he can get the inside scoop and kind of know what they're looking for, a little bit better. And so that's why these companies hire those people. But anyway, I digress. I'm all off topic. But it says transitioning veterans have an incredible work ethic and innate desire to work together to accomplish a mission. Yeah, and that's one true thing. Every time I've gotten a job, whenever I talk about my military service and I, talk about certain things that I had to do, um, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing you get instilled in you when you're in the military. You you want to get the mission done. You know what I'm saying? And you want to figure out how to get that mission done. So, you're gonna figure it out. But it says teaching them the new technical skills they need to be an asset to our company, so that they can better provide vital services for our customers. And essentially a win-win, or is essentially a win-win. In reality, they never stop serving, and they're now just contributing in a different but critical way. So that's cool. And this kind of covers, the whole Salesforce, exactly what it is. And I'll cover more of this when I get into the video that I'm going to record for this at a later date. But definitely check out this article. I think KeepItTechie put it in there. Let me go down and drop it in there again. And let me check out what KeepItTechie sent me again. Oh, and shout out to Kendra. What's up, man? How you doing? Shout out to you. Good to see you. As well as Anime. Good to see you. Good to see you. Gabe says shout out to Accenture. Yeah, that's I think that's who you work for, man, right? Yeah. I know it's on your LinkedIn, so I don't feel bad, saying it. I'm not doxing you. I think you got it out there, so that's dope though. Let me see. Who else? Officers get the good jobs. Yes, they definitely do. Let's see. Got another website for vets. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kev. Let me actually pull that one up. I'm gonna pull that one up. I'm gonna look at that one after this live stream. Hold on. Did I even click on it? Hold on 1 second. Thought I clicked on it. Oh, okay, here we go. So vetctap.org. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check this out after and try to find some more information I could put out there for you guys. And I appreciate you doing that, KeepItTechie, bro. Cause yeah, I know me and a couple other guys, we are private service, and and we just need to share, the resources, or share all the information as much as possible. And I do have a lot of people, that have come through and talk about they're in the military. So I'm glad you able to share that information as well on your channel. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that. Helmet Chili, salute to you, man. What's up, bro? SKC, good to see you, man. What's up, bro? My man SKC, what's up, bro? Kevin Lopez, good to see you. Good to see you. So let me get back over here. And one thing I was gonna do was look at a couple jobs. And so I put Salesforce, United States. I just wanted to see what's out there. And I'm doing it on Indeed. I normally look on LinkedIn, but I'm just looking at the amount of money that a lot of these. I looked through it a little bit earlier, but like Salesforce developers, I don't know what it takes to become a developer, but that salary looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And it's also a remote position. I don't know much about this company, but they're paying a lot for these Salesforce jobs. Salesforce business analyst. So this is based on your experience. It's a contract, but 78,000 a year to 174,000 a year. Let's see. And that's Lead Stack Incorporated, and it's a remote position as well. And that's one thing I'm starting to see a lot, you know. Oh, and Professor Black Ops, man. Hey, shout out to you. Every time I see you in the chat, I think I missed you up there. Shout out to you, bro. Um, Professor Black Ops is doing great things over on this channel as well, with the AWS training, you know, and all that good stuff. I think I missed saying something to you, but and I can't continue without shouting you out, man. Definitely check out my man Professor Black Ops and Kev Tech as well, man. Oh, and Struggle Security. Not since I'm shouting out people, make sure you guys go check out Struggle Security as well. My man Gabe A in the chat. That's his channel. I think he just reached 2,000 subscribers over there on his channel. So shout out to him. He's monetized. I'm sure he's I think he's monetized. So shout out to you over there. But he puts out a lot of great information as well. Um, so let's get back to it. But Salesforce administrators. So this is just an administrator at $60 to $65 an hour. And not saying anything that administrator is an easy job. You still have to, you know, understand the system. The qualifications, they want you to have some VMware, 1 year preferred. And look at this right here. If you guys can see it, I know my screen's kind of small, but it says Linux, 1 year preferred to be a Salesforce administrator. So, and that's the thing. I need to start looking more into this, and understanding how it actually works, and seeing if I can, I don't know, set up a test environment for Salesforce. I'm sure it's a way to actually set up some type of test environment, or I may have to submit for a demo, just to, I don't know, get access to it so I can actually see what it's all about. Or I might, you know, look into some training on it, or actually I'm gonna watch that video I put on here as well, just to get a base understanding of it, and then, you know, switch over to the other one. But as you can see, man, the prices out here, and then you don't have to have many years of experience. Now this one is 5 years required, which I'm not sure how anybody can get 5 years, because I don't think, well, I don't know, has Salesforce been around that long, you know, or you had to be working? I don't know, man. Like some of these qualifications, you know, they don't always make sense. Like, has Salesforce been around that long? I'm not sure. I didn't hear about it until maybe a year ago, and I know I'm not the, you know, the standard of knowing everything, but um I don't remember hearing anything about Salesforce like 2 years ago. So how can you get 5 years of experience unless you were working for Salesforce? Because I'm sure the company has been around, you know what I'm saying? But to get experience like that, not that many companies were using Salesforce. I don't know. I would say 2 to maybe 3 years ago. So that's gonna be rare to find someone with 5 years experience. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's, I don't know. It just kind of throws me off for a second, or throws me off. And now that article that we were reading about the vet force, it was back in 2019. So what's that, 3 years ago? So they were trying to build up training, you know, during that time period. So maybe it has been around that long, and I just never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? So, but all right. So Salesforce Lightning developer, 55 to 58 an hour. Salesforce developer, 100% remote, 6+. That's probably a contract. So 6+. I guess it depends on your performance. But that's 55 to 58 an hour. That's a good amount of money, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, this guy right here, this is a 3 to 6 month contract, remote, 70 to 75. This one right here, senior Salesforce developer, and I know you got to get the experience, you know what I'm saying, and to actually qualify for this, they want 4 years of experience working in Apex programming. Not sure what that is, never heard of it. Let me actually look into it and see what Apex programming is. Apex. So Apex is a proprietary language developed by, so it is their coding language. So I guess that may be something. If you're looking at getting into Salesforce, then you may want to start learning their programming language too. So um, that's I didn't know they had their own programming language, so that's cool. But programming says custom development of LWC components triggers. So that kind of sounds like, or that tingles in my brain as some type of sequel, you know, stuff, T-SQL stuff, or let's see, integration and using REST APIs. Okay, so and then what is the Lightning development? Involving Lightning development, custom development of the Lightning Web components. Okay, yeah, don't know what that is, um, but looks like it's something you may want to look into, um, for this. Let's see, Salesforce administrator, Richmond, Virginia. So this is a local position, or not a local position, but I guess a physical position where you have to go into the office and not remote. So it's 170,000, 180,000 a year. Um, Now I don't know what it takes to get these positions 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how strict these interviews are, or but you know, the only way to find out is to try. So if there's something you interested in, you want to go down this route, and you got the training, you know what I'm saying? Then these are the opportunities that are out there. 160,000 a year. Uh, Margin 5 Solutions. Never heard of that company, but 103 to 131, 80 to 90,000 a year. So it's plenty of these positions out there. And like I said, I was looking throughout the United States. You would probably want to narrow it down to your location or wherever you want to, end up. But you can search for all these different terms. So Salesforce administrator, developer, admin, remote, business analyst. So if you come from like an accounting background, that'll be good to look into the business and analyst types of positions. The business development, all those types of positions. I guess you can transition into Salesforce, into working with Salesforce. So that's dope. Oh, and Professor Black Ops, yeah, shout out to you. He says Salesforce took Apex from Oracle. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool, man. And what KeepItTechie say? He says, got my hands on the Linux command line intro with William Schatz. Okay, yeah. Um, Helmet Chili, what's up, man? He says, salute to you. PBO, shout out to you. KeepItTechie, yeah, I'm curious too, KeepItTechie. That Kevin Lopez, he said, which distro are you using? I'll go down and say that in the chat for us, Kev. I wanna hear. So, I'm learning a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know, if you guys don't know much about Salesforce, you probably, learning a little bit about it as well. But this is one other part of the website I wanted to show you guys, like all the different areas Salesforce is being used in. So all the different industries, automotive, communication. So pretty much all industries, Salesforce is being used in. And this is based on, they site. That's what they say, you know what I'm saying? But according to them, it's being used in a lot of different things, in a lot of different ways. So technology, retail, manufacturing, healthcare, and I'm not getting paid by Salesforce to advertise this. I'm just talking about something that I heard that's popping. As far as a area in IT that some people might want to look into as something they may want to pursue. So we rolling up on 40 minutes. I was gonna see if anybody wanted to come up and talk about this. If you want to, Most of you guys got my email address. Just send me an email and I'll go down and open up a panel right fast. Actually, let me put my email address in the chat so you guys can just shoot me an email if you want to come up and talk about this, um, a little bit, or if you guys want to, give me your thoughts on Salesforce, whether it's, crap and you shouldn't look into it, or whether it's, something people should actually take seriously and look into, if that's something they want to do in the tech field. So yeah, just send me an email, and I'll send you the link. Or actually, let's just make it simple. Let's create a quick meeting. Let's do that. Let's create a quick meeting. Go to my calendar, and then I'll just drop the link in the chat. So don't worry about it. Let's just do it this way. Don't worry about sending me an email. I just dropped the link in the chat for anybody that wants to come up. Let's see. Meets. Oh man, I just deleted this Jitsi server I created. I should have left that server up, man. I did a video. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Jitsi, but I did a video not that long ago where I created a Jitsi server. And Jitsi is essentially like Google Meets or Hangouts or let's see, copy. All right, cool. So if anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to come up, and I'll drop you on the screen, or we can have a conversation. Let's see if we can get back up here to the solo. So that's the link if you want to come up. I wish it would have just made it a link. Why I didn't do that? Let me https://. Let's drop that in there and see if it links it. There we go. All right. So anybody want to join, you can. I'll pin it up at the top as well, so you guys can actually, click on the link if you want to and come up, and we can talk about Salesforce if you down. And you could probably give me some information on it. I don't know everything about it. All right, so we got our first person up. Let's let me get the panel going. 1 second. I'm gonna admit you right now. Yeah, hold on 1 second, Professor Blackhouse. Let me fix the screen, man, right fast. All right. Studio mode. Let's go over here. Panel. Let's see the panel. Boom. And 1 second. Boom. There we go. Now I gotta fix it. Hold on. All right. So go down and say something, Professor Blackouts. Make sure we can hear you.
All good. Check 1, check 2.
All right. Yeah. Coming in loud and clear. What's up, man?
No, I'm just chilling, man. Like Savage Scientist. Salesforce been around for about a decade. I was at the state client. We looked at it about 5 years ago, man.
Okay.
So yeah,
Man,
it's been around for a minute.
Okay. Yeah. I feel bad then because I thought,
No.
yeah, I've only heard it like the last couple years. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe 3 years or so. I didn't even know it was a thing.
See the people, yeah. If you do some history on it, Benioff used to work for Larry Ellison for Oracle, and I know one of the top Oracle guys in the Midwest. They run a lot of that on top of Oracle's database platform, and they got this appliance that's super quick. A lot of Salesforce, you actually run that on the Oracle appliance. They're trying to get off of it because him and Larry Ellison been fighting. But when they first came out, and they still hiring a ton of Oracle DBAs, man, at Salesforce.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy thing is, I was interviewing for a security spot, and they put a hiring freeze because I think they said my contact said they hired 2,000 security people over the last 3 years, so they're trying to shake them out. So you got to have some like crazy level of security to get in there now. So but it's a great company. Like I said, it's we got an office in Indiana, and they all of it's remote. And even though when you're in Indiana, they give you Cali money, man, all remote. So that's the play.
Okay, so do you think it's something people really need to look into, or you think
Yeah,
yeah,
I think it's super hot. I think it's the top tier, which is Oracle, Azure, and Google. Then right underneath there, I think you got your Oracle, Salesforce, Rackspace. So I think they're right under that second tier because they're supposed to. And I shout out to what's his name? He does the Oracle training. He's doing a little Salesforce right now. Sub-Zero. I think I saw him doing a Salesforce demo with some Salesforce program. It's supposed to be a lot easier to program because we were trying to get rid of some of our programmers. So it's more WYSIWYG type stuff to spin it up quicker and need less programming help. So
okay, yeah, and like I said, I don't know much about it. I kept hearing a lot of people talk about it, and you're right. I do remember seeing Sub-Zero do a video about the training. I think he's about to do a class on it. Yeah,
but I think you're right. Because I think you're right now. Yeah, shout out to him. So yeah, he was. So I just peeked in on it. Like I've been kind of going super hard on AWS. So I'm old, man. I can't be distracted. So I've been focused on my AWS. Like I said, I got 4 certs. I'm trying to get a couple more, man. Shout out labbing every day, man. So that's what I've been trying to focus on.
Oh yeah. So how is that going though? Because I know you. Oh man, you pushing through them certs, man. You knocking them out.
No, it's going fine. Like I said, I think I'm gonna take the SysOp probably in a couple of weeks. Shout out to JB. He passed it. So then I've been peeking at one couple of the professional ones, man. I peeked on. I was like, ooh, those are super hard. So I think I'm gonna try to sit for one of the professionals. It's weird. It's really the associate level, but they make it a whole big project you're working on. So instead of you answering one question, they're asking you like a whole, like it's a series of 4 things you got to pick for the, a proper setup. So the professional ones are crazy hard.
Okay. Yeah. And shout out to Steve's very own. Good to see you, man, in the building. I definitely appreciate you coming through. Yep, shout out to you. And we just talking a little Salesforce. Like I didn't know much about it. And I kept hearing like I've been telling all these guys here. I kept hearing about Salesforce. I kept hearing people talk about it, and so I just kind of wanted to explore it. So I figured I'd just do a live stream while instead of just doing it or just looking at it on my own. And I haven't, I went out of town this weekend, so I didn't do a live stream. I said, well, let me just do a live stream. Me actually looking into this like I would if I didn't have the cameras on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what I was gonna do. I might reach out to my boy and see if I get some free training credits and maybe pass them out, man. So I see if he can. Then by splitting with you, you could put some on your show and I can put some on my show. Okay. You can split them. So because one of my homies, he gave some training credits to a Splunk. Somebody reached out to me. KeepItTechie, one of his people reached out to me for Splunk, so I reached out to one of my guys, and he gave her some training credits and a few other things. So he owed me a favor though. So it's all good. Shout out to KeepItTechie. So yeah, he had somebody reach out to me, security, and we started talking about Splunk. And like I said, he gave her some training credits. So like I said, because really they want you to learn in Salesforce is been pushing real hard in community schools because they want people to become familiar with it so they can grow and sell it too. So
okay, yeah, yeah, and like I said, man, it seems interesting. Well, all right. Well, let me ask you this: since you know about it a little bit more than way more than me, um, is there a way to set up a lab for Salesforce some kind of way? I don't. Can you
yeah,
install their stuff
I was
online?
just looking. Yeah, I was just looking at it. They got low cost for $25. I was just looking at because like
Mm-hmm.
AWS, they got a free tier. Then after a year, they charge you a little bit.
Okay.
So I was while you was talking, I was looking out there, and when I just real quick, they said they didn't have a free service, but it was super low cost, like 25 a month. But I don't know how much you get with that or what that
Mm-hmm.
is. Because just looking at it, it seems like it's more programming. Like when you start it, it spins up all that stuff, serverless underneath, and you just build your app and your screens and stuff. So,
Okay.
but
And
I'm like you, we just talked about it from a programming level when I was at this state working on work. Like I said, we were trying to cut down on our programmers.
mm-hmm. Yeah. And no, I haven't looked into that. KevTech, I see a question in the chat. I'm looking it up now. Never heard of I don't even want
Yeah,
to butcher the name, but Haku.
that's
I
that's what
never
I was
looked at
gonna
it.
say. Nah, man, there's so much stuff out there, man. So,
Oh, it says
um,
learn while playing the game. So gain real world knowledge, understanding cybersecurity fundamentals, real world hacking skills. Yeah, this is cool right here. Okay, so you can actually I wonder if it's like a hack the box or something to that effect.
probably.
That looks pretty cool. The world of Hoku. Sounds like a and that's the thing. When I first saw the name, I was like, "This sounds like a one of those anime series my sons watch."
That's what I thought too. I like, is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that out though, Kev. Take and that's yeah, and that's actually in the plans as well for the future. Um, I'm planning on doing a cybersecurity course as well. Well, not cybersecurity, but a um, Linux for Hackers course, and I'll do that using either Kali or Parrot Linux as well. So that's on the list, and then I got to get this Linux Plus out pretty soon. So that should start, coming out pretty soon. And please don't start. Don't start going at me. I know I'm late and I should have already had it out. I'm working on it, man. I got to get it
Man,
fully complete,
you
to the way I want it, and put it out.
you my role model, man. I'm trying to get my course done maybe next summer, like
Hmm.
Kev Tech. I was gonna do GRC, but Simply Cyber did his, super good. So I think I'm gonna do something on a higher level than his because his GRC class is super good.
Okay.
GRC's governance, risk, and compliance, doing security assessments and IT audits. So
Hmm.
um, I usually check him out. I've been, hanging out in his little thing. But yeah, he's got a nice GRC class that's pretty cool. So that's
Okay.
probably the one I'm gonna do something like that, probably.
Hmm. And shout out to my man Nick Taylor. Good to see you in the building, man. Yeah, me and Professor Black Ops just chopping it out. If anybody else wanted to come up and just give me their thoughts on Salesforce, if they're actually learning it, now, or if this is something you've actually looked into and what you thought about it, just give your experience about it, as much if you want to come up. It's up to you. But if not, I'm gonna go on and close it out. I think I didn't cover it as much as I can without fully
No.
knowing it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man. There's
Yeah,
so much out there to learn
yeah,
nowadays, man. I'm just trying to
exactly,
pick a few things and keep it rolling, man. So
exactly. Yeah. But hey man, we're gonna have to get together and do another stream again. I definitely appreciate you
anytime.
coming up, man, and
All good, man.
just yeah, just if you ever want to just talk or whatever, or on a live stream, or talk about something you're working on, or promote, when you get that course going, you know what I'm saying? Then
I'm
let me. Oh,
trying.
hold on, we got one more person popping in. Let me. I'm gonna have to adjust this right fast. So give me 1 second. I'm about to admit you. If you ever want to just talk or whatever, hold on 1 second. All right. So what's up, Tommy Brown? What's happening, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, just been a big fan of you, man. KeepItTechie.
Appreciate
and I
it.
came just browsing through, man, and just happened to come through and see you guys. Man, I'm sorry.
Ooh. Nah, you good.
I get my ghetto rig set up right quick up here.
Let me see if I
But yeah, I just want to give you. I heard y'all talking about Salesforce and stuff, and that's what I do every day.
Okay.
I definitely want to give you all a heads up, man. It's a great. Like I saw some comments up in there. It's a great environment. Salesforce takes care of the people really good. I'm a retiree, but picked up on a job in the government side, working on some of the Air Force programs that we use Salesforce every day for that. And man, I'm telling you, I've been doing it for like about 2.5, 3 years now. Loving every minute of it.
Is it more like screen development? Is it, because when I looked at it, we were like I said, we trying to cut out our programs. It seemed to be a little easier to develop apps on it, with kind of the WYSIWYG to get it rolling.
It's exactly what you just WYSIWYG, man. What you see is what you get, and we pretty much point and click. There's a lot of point and click programming. Because I got a little bit of background in Java. I've learned some stuff from KeepItTechie on his from his Linux stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we use Apex. Like I know you're saying that the Apex part of it there. I'm still kind of new at it, but I did want to point out that you guys can do the training. There's free training on Trailhead. I'm trying to drop the link in the chat here, but it's basically trailhead.salesforce.com. You can go in there and create an environment, play around in it, and I'm telling you the stuff. And you get like I think somebody said the arcade type training. You definitely go in there, you get training. You get like they call it not really certificates. You can get certificates, but I haven't got any certificates yet, and I'm still getting paid pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Just for doing what I do. I mean, I do it for free, and they're paying me 6 figures, so I can't complain at all. But you can go on there and
badges. They giving out badges.
Badges, yeah. You go on Trailhead. Yep, do your badges up on there. I started off with 19 badges and got hired on. You know what I'm saying? Now I got like 100, but no certs. I don't have any certs, and they're still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still paying pretty good. Especially for here in Texas.
Wow.
But yeah, you go in there. I advise anybody. I try to get my nieces and nephews, my daughter. I'm telling everybody about Salesforce because it is it's a well-known secret. People know about it, but I don't think they believe it. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. Get out there and do it.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, man, that's dope, man. I'm glad you actually came up because I mean,
we were guessing.
Yeah, we were guessing.
No, y'all get it. I was trying to. I've never used Google Meets. I had to download it and try to get in. I heard you say you were ready to get off. I was like, oh man, let me get in there right quick. Man, it's
we were looking at it. Like I said, I worked at the Indiana State. We were bringing it in, looking at it WYSIWYG. Like I said, to cut down on our programmers, and we did a proof of concept. But like I said, we just did that part. I didn't know if it was like databases underneath. I just saw the WYSIWYG part.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I programmed for a long time. And Apex, Salesforce sits on top of an Oracle database that uses Apex, right?
Yes,
so they kind of use that from that. So that's kind of where I used it a little bit before, doing the WYSIWYG part. But
yes, sir.
I might give me some badges. KeepItTechie, man. Give me some.
I'm telling y'all, get out there and get them badges because you will get. If you want to get hired on, you'll get hired on.
Okay, yeah, and I think I put the link in there. You said Trailhead. I think it's trailhead.salesforce.com. And what's your channel so I can, or what's your account so I can give you a wrench in case you want to drop any other links or whatever.
In
the chat or whatever, or just say this Tommy, and I apologize, man. I didn't in other applications, it don't show you like your name, or you can hide it. So I apologize. I didn't know if you wanted to put your name out there, but it's popping up on there. Yeah. Okay.
My name's common enough. I didn't even catch that, but yeah. Million talking browns out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm old. I don't care, man.
Yeah, I know some people like to hide. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to. Yeah.
I got you. I definitely need to change it. I normally go by Wu member, so Wu-Tang.
Oh, I think I see you. So your name is your name on here. Let me see. Or no, that was somebody else.
Let me see on Salesforce. I see what you're saying. I think it is. I think it might be Woo member. I can pop that up in there too. If it's not that, we're gonna get it. We'll get it. I'll catch up with you, man.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah,
yes,
I'm gonna give you a wrench. I'm gonna make you a moderator. So if you ever come through again and you want to drop some links about whatever, you know what I'm saying, you more than welcome to do that. So you know what I'm saying. And
cool.
man, it's like, hey, I'm gonna have to do a full blown interview like I've done with a lot of other guys that I meet that work in the tech field, man. And you actually, you know, doing the work in Salesforce, and this is awesome to actually talk to someone that's actually. And that was one thing I was gonna ask you. Did you go through? Did you hear what I said in the beginning about that military? I guess what it was.
Vet Force.
Vet Force. Yeah. Did you go
I
through
did
that process?
Huh? Yes, sir. Well,
okay.
I'm sorry. I did do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
I missed that. Yeah, I was just saying. Vet Force. You definitely go up on there. Really easy to sign up. They'll pay for at least once. They'll pay for you to get certified. Basically. I failed the test 3 times already. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my admin cert. But they keep on, you know, they'll keep on paying you for it and everything until you get it. And I'm just gonna take it a little bit more, you know, take a little bit more down the road. Now I've been there a little bit longer. I think I kind of rushed into it at first trying to get that cert. And because I thought I had, you know, we do more of the maintenance and the case side of it. And the certs were a little bit more focused towards marketing. So I had to go back and stay a little bit more on the marketing side. We do more of the maintenance and the grunt work in the backside. Yeah, I think I'm ready for it now.
Salesforce got an admin cert too?
Yes, sir. They have an admin cert. Oh man, they got a bunch of different certs.
Okay.
So I'm a I'm not a web developer. I'm sorry, application developer / I guess admin, Salesforce admin. So that's the cert that I'm going for. But they've got a bunch of different certs. We've been through about, I think, 5 different classes. I'm going to Dreamforce in San Francisco in September 20th through the 22nd. I'll be up in Dreamforce. It's my first time going. Our company's paying for it. The Air Force paying for it. So I'll be going up in there, man. And I'm ready, man. I'm looking forward to it.
That's cool.
Yes,
Good luck, man.
Yeah.
Keep grinding, man. Don't give up on them certs, man. I didn't pass a few myself, man.
Yes, sir. I heard you say you did 4 of them. Yeah, man. That's what's
part of the game, man. Just keep grinding. Yeah, I'm trying to get my AWS hard, man. You just gotta keep getting it, man. Keep getting it. Don't give up.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, well, Tommy, I'm gonna go on in the live stream, and Professor Black guys, can y'all stick around in the back? Go on and because I want to get your information, Tommy, so we can link up and just talk about this stuff to try to help other people, other vets, you know what I'm saying, that's out there or whatever. But shout out to everybody that came through. I definitely appreciate everybody that came on the panel, you know, and conversated in the chat, you know, ask questions and all that stuff. It definitely helps, you know what I'm saying, and just liking the video and all that stuff, it definitely helps. And if you don't mind sharing, you know, you feel free to do that as well. But I appreciate all you guys coming through, and like I say all the time, this is something that I do to try to help, you know, more people get into the tech field, because I'm real passionate about it. I've been working in the tech field for a number of years, and this is something that I'm really passionate about. And just looking at the numbers, we do need more people in the field, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there as much as I can, you know, with the, you know, the little channel that I have. I want to put it out there as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys coming through. But shout out to everybody, and keep it techie.
Yes, sir.